Ladies and gentlemen, I did stories on this particular teacher for like the last few years up in Canada. This is a wood shop teacher. And the parents have been complaining for the last few years. And this teacher is claiming to be a woman and said these breasts are real. I don't mean no harm, but I probably could stand 5 blocks away and tell you this is not a woman and those are not real. But let's get into this story. I think the parents are getting real sick of this. So, parents appalled teacher with prosthetic Z cup breasts teaching at new school. Definition of insanity. Transgender teacher Kayla Lemieux is seen in a new photo strolling through a Canadian neighborhood with her giant Z cup prosthetic breasts as outraged parents called the decision to hire her at a new school the definition of insanity. The controversial shop teacher was photographed strolling with a friend in a suburban Toronto sidewalk wearing her wig, eyeglasses, and oversized fake boobs beneath a skimpy tank top and shorts. Mm-mm-mm. The picture was taken about 2 weeks ago and has been doing its rounds among concerned parents, including some who told the Post they are outraged she has been given a new gig despite being put on leave at her old school because of security concerns sparked by her presence teaching children. So now she's at the Nora Francis Henderson Secondary School in Hamilton, Ontario, has already warned parents there will be heightened security measures and potential disruptions, according to a memo obtained by the Toronto Sun. So, ladies and gentlemen, this teacher is just switched to another school. The parents at the new school are angry and they're unable to find out why they left the previous school. All right. And one thing that was clear was when they were at the old high school, there were security concerns, due to the way this person looks. But what justification is there for Lemieux to be back teaching? They're telling parents that they're taking safety precautions for the kids, but won't say anything about what the justification is for Lemieux to be back in the classroom, which is the root cause of the problem. So, Oakville, Trafalgar, that's the old high school that they came from, suffered routine bomb and shooting threats. Wow. In wake of the controversy surrounding Lemieux teaching students while wearing the massive breasts, which pupils called clownish. And, they used to wear these tight outfits on top of all of that. So the parents at Nora Francis Henderson Secondary School should be concerned about their children's safety. Mm-mm-mm. So, ladies and gentlemen, according to his neighbors that live all around him, this is really them, without the wig and the makeup and the prosthetic breast and everything. This is really them. Um, he has denied it, but the neighbors are like, nope, that's them. So, anyway, the bomb threats. will most likely happen again. If they're happening here, there's a chance they will happen in this new school. So once the bomb threat starts, the kids are not in a safe environment, and they aren't in an environment that's conducive to learning. There will be bomb sweeps in the classroom. It's like being in Beirut. I know from the experience, the school environment turns into a circus with Lemieux on site. The parents at Nora Francis Henderson can expect the same circus. I feel bad for those families and kids. It becomes anxiety inducing sending your child to school knowing that they have been threatened. The memo circulated by Nora Francis Henderson Secondary School principal Tom Fisher to parents warned they may receive some level of public attention and explained a number of different security protocols being rolled out to accommodate Lemieux's hiring. Mm-mm-mm. Precautions include having students enter and exit the building using assigned doors at entry and dismissal, and locking exterior doors during school hours. Only using the front main doors during school hours, the memo said. The students and visitors will be required to use an intercom system to enter and exit the building. The parents are being asked to email or call before coming to the school if they wish to visit or speak to an employee. Lemieux was not mentioned by name, but instead referred to as an experienced educator who was recently the subject of public attention pertaining to their gender expression while teaching at the school in a different community. So, in an interview, she defended her appearance with the Pope, with the New York Post, and claiming that the prosthetics were real. So, that's what they were claiming. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, if your child went to class, it doesn't matter if they're grade school or high school, if they went to class and their teacher was Kayla Lemieux, what would you do? Would you be okay and just leave your child in there? Would you request that they get moved away from this teacher and placed in another class? Or would you just say, look, I don't want my child in that school at all, I'm removing the child? Or you would just look at it as normal everyday life and just deal with it? What would you do? You know, I think the bomb threats alone is scary enough, but to see this every day, you just don't know how it's impacting a child. It's going to have some kind of impact on them. So, so he's still insisting they're not prosthetic, they are real. And they said this in a February interview. Lemieux also explained that she was not transgender, but intersex, and she suffered from a condition. Wow. Denying being the individual photographed without the breasts. Now, they're saying that's not them, but the neighbors that live around this person says no, that's the same person. I don't know. Maybe they're saying that's their brother or whatever. So, attempts to reach Lemieux were not successful Monday. Neither Nora Francis Henderson Secondary School in Hamilton nor its school district responded to messages for comment. So, y'all let me know. what you think in the comment section. I mean, this is reality of what's going on in these schools. It's not going to be unusual for your child to have a teacher that's part of the alphabet crew. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comment section. Some, like I said, everybody's not going to be okay with this. Some people will and some won't. And just from looking at this article, it seems like the majority of these parents in the school district in Canada are not okay with this at all. That's why they're questioning, why did this teacher even get hired after what happened in the last school they were in. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.